What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shattered Tabletop Gaming. We're so happy to see you. I am joined tonight by these super awesome creatives to take part in our two-part series finale of the Wildsea. I believe the entirety of the show title is What's on the Menu? The Gourmet Hunter Edition. These super amazing creatives initially created their ship to be basically a food ship. Think food truck, but as a giant boat with a big old chainsaw that kind of travels the treetops. They spend their time searching for rare ingredients to create fantastical plates. But I will let them tell you about their characters here in just a second as we go around the virtual table. Again, welcome. And if this is your first time joining us, definitely check out The Wildsea by Felix Isaacs. It is a kind of a rules light system, but it's definitely got room to get as in depth as you want it to. There's a lot of crazy options as you're about to find out. So let's go around and have everybody introduce themselves, their characters, and if there's anywhere you want people to follow you social media wise, that kind of thing. So I'm going to hand it over to PR Scorpio first.
Hi, my name is PR Scorpio, or Miss Nina, if you're nasty. And all my friends know me by that, so that tells you about some of them. All right, you can find me here on STG, Mastery Annoyed, every once in a while on Dark Domain. Just mostly causing chaos, mostly, and making myself laugh, if nothing else. Tonight, I'm playing a character who is basically a humanoid cactus, and his name is Sticky Icky. And he is of the Rastafarian type of cook that specializes in
baking,
relaxing foods.
Lots of baking.
All of the relaxing foods, from beverage to desserts, relaxing, calming, stabilizing foods. All right. So that's who I get to play tonight, as the chef there, who has many arms with many machetes. So there you go. We'll go down to my soul sister, Supergirl.
I am Soul Supergirl, or Erica. I will be playing Nixie, who is a humanoid orchid cactus. A humanoid orchid mantis.
There you go.
She is essentially the hunter and the promoter and manager and only brain cell in the group. You can generally find me over here on Shattered Tabletop, where I pop up on the occasional game, and then also over on Dark Domain, where I play Terra. And that's generally where I am. I don't really do much social media or anything. I'm mostly over here just popping up on the occasional game. So with that, I will pass it over to Taria, our Flight Flustered.
On Flight, I am playing Taria, who is a gal. Yes. I'm the alchemist of the ship, which translates into the mixologist. So I make all the fun drinks. Well, not Sticky's fun drinks, but the other kind of fun drinks. I really just play here. I'm not in too many games right now, but I also just don't really have a social media presence. So that's it.
And there is nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing wrong. That's perfect.
And it's the old saying, quality over quantity. There we go. I had a little bit of Sticky's brownies before we started.
It makes it
let's blame it on that. I am Ray. I do most of the storytelling, arc mastering, dungeon mastering, whatever the game calls it, but I tell a lot of the stories, except when some super awesome people step up, like G9 from Magical Miss, or Mike, aka Super Gets, who does a Curse of Strahd campaign for us. Lunarity has started a Glitter Hearts campaign. So we got lots of good stuff going on. A lot of different games. Yep, we've got Star Trek. We've got all sorts of games. So join our Discord and you can jump in on them too. We have a lot of what we call community games. And basically that means if we got a free spot and you have time, you can jump in too. We do a lot of one shots and we have a lot of new games coming up that have not been announced yet. But we're looking at Masks on the horizon. We're looking at another Glitter Hearts game. I'm looking at a My Little Pony game. There's a lot going on.
I'm really excited for that Mask game because I know what it is.
Masks.
Yep. So what else do I have to talk about? Yes, channel points. We have channel points. You can use them to basically make the game as chaotic as possible. Most of them are helpful in some way, either towards the players or towards the enemies. You can help the enemies if you want. So that's always fun. We are currently saving up points and things like that, dealing those out. We're coming up with new rewards all the time that haven't been added yet, but in the near future, you will be seeing that. On to more important things. If you become a Twitch subscriber right here at Shader Tabletop Gaming, then you get automatically entered into our prize drawing. And every 15th of the month, I will do a prize drawing, and you will get all kinds of cool stuff. If you win that drawing, you get 2 sets of dice. You get a whole bunch of STG stickers. You get 2 free samples of loose leaf tea from the Healing Wish Tea House, which they taste good and they're very beneficial for you. And they'll come in their own little tea bag, so you don't have to have an infuser. But if you do, you're more than welcome to empty the bag into that. But to add on to that, the other little extra thing that we are doing is if we get 100 concurrent at the same time subscribers, I will go and live stream myself getting the STG logo as a tattoo on my butt cheek. That was a vote that was done for the VIPs, and they chose booty cheek, the left booty cheek, which is good because that's my non-dominant booty cheek, so that's good. So that's always fun. We got all kinds of good stuff going on. So make sure to check it out. We're so happy that you're joining us this evening. And yes, as chat has been talking, as people may or may not know, the last little plug I have here, Dungeon Crawler Carl is a huge book series that is taking off like crazy right now. Everybody is kind of into it on the Discord server. Everybody, we're doing like a little book club kind of thing. But I loved it so much that I decided I'm going to do a Starfinder/Pathfinder game in which all of the players are in the Dungeon Crawler world. So they will be doing similar to what's in the book. That one is a community game, so anybody can sign up for that one. We're also bringing in guests to be interviewers, like on a TV show, like a late night talk show where you interview the other players and ask them how their character's doing. Those particular episodes would be a lot shorter, like 15-20 minute kind of things. We're looking for people that want to create unhinged monsters to get placed in the dungeon, because we can use those. So please join us for the chaos. We love having our friends. We're all inclusive. We're all super friendly. We just vibe. We're just hanging out to hang out, having fun, playing games to pass the time. Monsters, I say. That's correct, Super Gets. So, and anybody that may be listening to this on our YouTube, if you join us in the chat on Twitch, if you say some cool, funny stuff, we'll put it up on the screen like this. So yeah, let's jump into our game, shall we? I feel like we've carried on long enough. I've talked enough about not game stuff.
Absolutely perfect.
All right. So when we last left our intrepid heroes a month ago, you had traveled looking for a very rare and very delicious honey that was said to only exist in one place, which was on the back of a monster. I did not take notes. Hydrate.
I-
We're kicking it off already. Cheers to
pomegranate
you.
juice and the captain, in case anybody's curious. It's delicious on ice.
I'm just drinking water.
The ice is plenty of water.
I'm drinking water that is combined with creamer, stevia, and coffee beans.
Perfect.
After obtaining the honey, which everyone found out was just absolutely the most ordinary honey you've ever had in your life.
I forgot about that.
All of that work, all
uh,
of that effort, risking our lives for the most
you.
basic ass honey ever.
Thank you.
but Icky was able to go on a magical carpet ride and spoke with the creature through mind powers, in which Sticky found out that this creature is extremely afraid because the Wildsea is on fire. This is a huge, huge ordeal. It is the only thing that can actually destroy Krezerin and the trees and the regrowth property of the trees. So it is extremely destructive, like permanent destructive. And that was kind of where we left off. You all had delivered the ordinary honey, which your customers loved very much, despite it
Well,
being
they're
so
happy.
ordinary.
So
Right.
plain.
And so that is where we kick off tonight's episode. All of you are in port. You have just kind of closed down for the night. Everybody left full of honey, and they had left a bunch of little bits and bobs and trinkets and things as payment, because there isn't actually money in the Wildsea. But yeah, so I kind of turn it over to y'all now.
Is it maybe the after dinner crowd where the staff just kind of sits around while Nixie, in this case, obviously is counting the money or trinkets and such and totaling things up, and
She's
we're all
literally
just sitting around
walking
having a
around.
cuppa
Nixie's,
afterwards?
Nixie's literally just like walking around, grabbing the like trinkets and everything, and
Right,
just putting them into the barrel to like bucket and everything to count later.
Right. Because I am distraught. As smoked up as I already am, I am still distraught, and that is saying something.
Yeah,
That
pretty
honey was
impressive.
really disappointing, guys.
Yeah, as well as the fact that everything on fire is not good for plant type people such as myself or anybody else, and I don't know what to do with the information.
It's a lot to process. We're gonna have to it's just a lot to process.
Where would we find out more? Did I find out anything about the location, northeast, west, south of where this conflagration is beginning?
I feel like he's
taking
the
place?
Leviathan said something about on a far side.
Did we get some of that? A locale?
Yep.
A direction per se?
You got a little, not like a great pinpoint on a map, but you got a very it's in this a mile radius. It would
Decent
be
generalized direction. Yeah.
Exactly.
How do you put out a fire? I come from the desert side of Wildsea. How do you put out a fire in the greenery? How do we
Rain.
do this? How could we help? Well, who do we tell? What do we do? Is there a generalized
Tis an excellent question.
place that has power and perhaps knowledge of how to deal with this, in that direction or nearby. Either way.
I mean, we can start making our way over there and
Definitely.
like just chatting with customers and see what they know.
Getting more info. Absolutely. We should do that right away. And I'm not one to rush things, but I think we need to rush. I just have this horrible anxiety about it. It's not okay. Not okay.
All right. Yeah, we definitely should. I agree. We should be rushing here, start making our way closer there. I guess everybody's just going to be going through the night here. So Nixie's just going to start walking through and just be like, no rest tonight. We have an emergency. We are making our way across this way. Like, everybody, all hands on deck, start helping to clean up if you have nothing else to do. Like, we're going to start lifting our anchor here and heading out.
I run straight into the kitchen and I
Aye,
start
aye,
making
sir.
gear and stuff that we might need to eat and just prepping everything that you can imagine as if we were going on a big camping trip.
Taria has like the little bit of honey that they had left over that didn't go with the bugs, and she's just kind of like hanging out on deck and eating it with a spoon.
Oh my gosh. Chat, give me a 2d6 roll. So just type in exclamation mark 2d6 for me in the chat. And while we're waiting on that roll, the crew, all the deckhands and the crew are running around. They're battening down the hatches. They're, making sure everything's good to go. Sweeps is mopping the deck, getting it nice and shiny. The whole nine. They're all getting ready to go. Sweeps follows Taria around, cleaning up little footprints and gloops.
He's a little drippy.
And Sweep says, "Excuse me, Taria.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we haven't always got along.
We haven't?
Oh, I mean, yeah. What I meant to say is, since we're such good friends.
Oh, you're so funny, Sweeps.
Yeah, sorry, I must have misspoke there. So sorry.
Sleeps is literally Taria's best friend and
I
Taria's
know,
wife.
it's so terrible.
He says, so I kind of overheard what was going on and what was happening and everything, and well, I think I might have something.
Oh?
Yeah. I've been holding on to this since I was a boy. I don't know why. Like, I kept it for so long. I just always felt it was going to be needed or something. Anyway, Here you go. And he just hands you a small jar that's about, like an eyedropper bottle size.
Oh.
He's like, okay, well, more to clean.
Oh, okay. I don't know what this is.
It's just when you're looking at it, it's a little glass vial that just has a tiny little stopper in it, but it appears to be completely empty.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's really cute, and it's so little.
Oh, sorry. That's so sad. Take you. You were saying. Sorry. Go ahead.
The tragedy.
Anyway.
The tragedy that is Sweeps.
Oh. It's not like Taria would know. Anyways.
So innocent. Taria is innocent.
Victoria's baby. Okay. This is her new, like, most prized possession. And I am gonna, like, use a bit of, like, string or twine that I just kind of have around and string it up and then tie it around my neck. So it's, like, joins the hodgepodge of various beads and necklaces and things she's found.
I love
You
that.
can go around and show it to people like, my best friend gave me this.
He's had it since he was a boy, and he gave it to me.
When you put it on your necklace and it gets all situated and it's like kind of touching against like your neck area, chest, you notice that even though it was empty, and while holding it, it was just a normal, just regular old glass vial. Now that it is like affixed and like kind of touching you, it feels a little bit like chilly and almost like damp, like condensation on the outside of it.
I'm gonna pull it like off of my head really quick and like really look at it. Because what? And there's absolutely nothing in it.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing in there.
What happens if I open it?
Are you gonna open it?
Am I gonna open it? I'm gonna go find Nixie. I need an adult.
I need an adult too.
Oh my
I
god,
can't
you know
even help.
what's so funny? I actually have this sitting next to my desk.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
there it is. That's what it is. It's that.
It's
It's
just
that.
this little
Oh,
guy.
that's perfect.
Oh, that's perfect.
This is from a Ren Fair costume I did like forever ago.
Flawless.
But
It was fate.
it was fate. Thanks, Sweeps. Okay, I'm gonna go find Nixie. I need an adult.
Yeah, man.
Gonna go up to her.
Is like in the office, just like counting out the like
Handling.
trinkets and stuff,
Nice.
organizing everything.
Thanks, Soul Nunya, for making sure we are not thirsty.
Can we get one? Sweet.
We gotta hydrate.
Or die straight. I love that. The ultimate curse. I have points apparently. I love that. Oh, I also apparently have points. What?
Do I?
Anyways. Gonna kind of go up to Nixie and be like, Nixie, my best friend, Sweeps, gave me something very special.
Okay. Are you sure he gave you something special? What is the special thing he gave you?
It's this.
Okay. Nixie just kind of like it takes a closer look at it and it's just like it's a bottle.
It's empty.
I can see that.
Okay, now you hold it.
Okay. She like just kind of holds out one of her like little arm things that has like little sort of hand on it that's not a blade and just like takes it from her.
Can she feel the cold?
So when you're just kind of holding on to it, you do notice that it is a little bit colder than it probably should be for it being empty, and it is kind of like damp and almost like a little wet on the outside.
She just kind of like looks confused and just like kind of like moves it around. It's like, what the?
Isn't it cool?
What is this? Well,
I don't know. I want to open it.
Let's not open it yet until we get more. Let's go find Sweeps and find out get more information on this great present that he got you.
Oh my gosh, you're so smart. go and find sweets, I guess.
Fairly easy to do. He is just like cleaning windows at this point.
He's just trying to distract himself.
Pretty much, yeah. And as you walk up to him, he's like, "Oh, yeah, what's up?"
I love your present.
Oh, good.
It's so fun. It's empty, but it's cold. Like it has something in it. What's in it?
Oh, it has a whisper.
A whisper?
A whisper.
Yeah.
What does the whisper say?
Oh, I have no idea. I never opened it. Not since my brother Will gave it to me.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we open it?
No.
Oh.
Nixie was very quick with that. She's just like, "Do not open that. We
Yeah,
need
when
to look more into this."
well, when Will joined, oh man, what was that ship's name? It was real shiny. It looked like copper. I don't know, some bird maybe. Anyway, when he was old enough to join that ship, he left home and he gave me that to remember him by. And he said that, you know, if I ever needed it, that I could uncork it, and it had a very, very powerful whisper in there.
Okay.
Okay. Did he put the whisper in there, or did he get the bottle from somebody else with the whisper?
He put it in there. He said it was a whisper he's been holding on to for a long time.
Oh.
Okay. So, and just, are you sure you want to give this away if it was from your brother? Like, I get it. Like, Taria is your best friend, but this is pretty important. This is a pretty important item.
But I'll be careful with it. Look, I put it on a string and everything, and she's gonna put it like back over her head.
Yes,
Well,
please
I
be
mean,
very careful with that.
I just, you know, we don't know what's going to happen where we're going, and you know, I just want to make sure that there's no loose ends, and I wanted Taria to have that.
That's very sweet, Sweeps. I knew you had a heart in there. She just kind of like smacks him on the back and is like, "I knew there was the good person in you."
He like stumbles forward a little bit. Oh, you're so strong.
Nixie, don't be mean to my best friend.
I would never dream of it.
Best friend. That's so great.
Oh, God.
Poor Sweets.
I love how he gave this specifically to Taria. This like, who is the one person who will not stop, who is never going to not talk about this.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Like, literally any chance she gets, it's gonna be like, "My best friend gave me this. It has a whisper in it. Like, his brother gave this to me. He's so cool. He's so nice. We were best friends forever."
It's awesome.
All right, well, Taria, just be very careful with this. Like,
So careful.
because I don't know what this is going to do, but it might come in handy later. So just be very, very careful.
So careful.
Like, literally treat this like Sticky treats their plants.
Sticky cuts up and cooks a lot of his plants.
But the special plants
The
in the
special plants.
lab.
Dries those up and burns them.
Yeah, but prior to that, he takes very good care of them.
Yeah. But up until that point,
Up until
they're
the point where he completely destroys them.
love it. Nixie's like, well, I can't very well use myself because, I mean, we know how that goes.
We generally wake up with a body every other morning, just being dragged out. So can't use myself as an example.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
All
I
right,
will be
so
so
let's
careful.
go. Let Sticky know about this. So you can let Sticky know what your best friend gave you. Oh
Nixie is never gonna let that go.
no, no.
She's gonna be
Every
almost as
single-
obnoxious as Taria.
Utaria's doing it because she's fully like just so excited. Nixie's doing this just because she's just never gonna let Sweeps live this down.
As the two of you get out of earshot, heading to visit Sticky, Sweeps goes back to mopping as he does, and he kind of takes one last glance towards Taria, and he's just like, I would die for you, and then keeps mopping.
Oh my god!
Yes.
And now you open the kitchen doors to go see what Sticky is up to. And of course, as per the usual, you are met with billowing smoke and Rasta music.
That's right. And all of a sudden, Sticky sees the light coming in from the side door, and all of the clanking that you heard that sounded like 10 people working all of a sudden stopped and says, "One moment, man. One moment." And I close the door quietly, and you hear a little bit of and then you hear just the last, and then I come out and I said, "What can I do for you, man? Are we there yet?
Sticky.
Have you seen smoke? What is happening?"
Sweeps gave me the sweetest present.
Oh, that's lovely, man. What did he give you?
He gave me, and she's gonna do the same thing of like this. Like that explains anything.
Nixie's just like behind her, partially behind her, just kind of like just smirking a little bit.
It's so
No,
little
no.
and cute.
That is quite adorable, and I'm the last person to say that something very, very small does not make a very big difference in anything. So, is there anything in there at all? Anything?
Oh, yes,
At
it's a
all?
whisper.
Oh, he gave you a whisper?
He gave me a whisper. I don't really know what that means.
Do you even know what a whisper is?
No.
Oh, it is very powerful. A whisper could be just simple knowledge for you, or something very, very powerful that you could create.
He says it's his
This is
brother's
big. We must know more about this particular whisper. What else do we know about it?
He says it's his brother's whisper and that his brother gave it to him before he left to join another ship, and that he gave it to him because he didn't want anything left unsaid, and said that if he ever needs anything, then he can open it. But he hasn't opened it, obviously, because it's still in there, I think.
These can be very powerful. May I see it one more time?
Of course. And she's gonna hand it over to him.
We gotta hydrate from the good
Oh,
doctor.
I'm already out.
Oh, that's not fair.
I know my water is almost empty.
I'll have 2 sips
here.
for you.
They're calling you out specifically.
Balance is very important. All right. So I'm holding it. Do I feel the coldness
Yep.
in it?
Yep.
Oh! This is cold. Think about it.
Mm.
What is the opposite of cold?
Hot?
Yes! Oh!
Like trying so hard not to laugh.
Poor Nixie.
This may be something. You keep this gun.
Like,
You
how
keep this
did I
tight.
get
You
with
keep
these-
this on your body. You keep it close. And I put it on her and I tuck it into her mushroom top. And I just have that. And I see you keep that close. This may be the answer we are looking for. Oh!
Oh. I'm so happy I could help.
I am so happy too. Oh, you have given me a little bit of hope.
Oh,
And that will go a very long way.
Mm.
Yes,
Yay.
yes.
Ooh.
Okay, so now what?
Silky is very impressed. Oh, we must get to there. We must find it. We must find out more about both these things, about the fire and more about your whisper. It may be the answer we need. It may be enough. We
Well,
don't know. We don't
Well,
know.
we'll find out. We're on our way now.
Yes. I look at Nixie and I say, yes. Okay, what she said. She's the one. Yes. I must think more on this. If you all will excuse me, I must study some more. Okay. And I go back in the kitchen and slam the doors. And it's quiet for a little bit. And then you hear the clanking all over again. Because that's how he thinks. When he's busy
Fantastic.
like that.
So the ship gets all prepared, battened down, ready to go. It pulls out of the port and begins heading in the direction that the map indicated. It does not. Oh, let's go back to this one. As you are chainsawing your way across the treetops, you know the wind blows the trees in a way that make them very reminiscent of actual waves, like water waves. And so the ship is just kind of and off in the distance, even over the sound of the massive chainsaw, you hear a somewhat familiar sound. It's like giant dragonfly wings that are beating against the wind. And as you look around, you see coming in the distance, like on fire, scorched, smoke billowing from this ship that has 4 giant mechanical dragonfly wings. It comes in as fast as it can and then slams into the treetops, like somewhat near your ship. Kind of half. It kind of like half sinks and turns to the side as it just kind of like powers down. And clambering to the edge of the ship is a very disheveled and beat up looking Ironbound. Ironbound are basically spirits that attach things to make a body for themselves. So kind of like an animated suit of armor, but it's made out of whatever they can get their hands on. This particular Ironbound, you can see the glow of the like spirit inside of it, as you know, through the gaps. It's made of pieces of ship. There's like some metal plates here and there. There's some wood, but the most like identifiable thing is that both of his arms are quite large for who he is. It would be like the equivalent of a human having gorilla-sized arms. And they are made out of different mechanical parts. You can see like the cogs kind of spin inside as he moves them and everything. Looks like he's trying to bail out of this ship. And he's like waving, ahoy!
Nixie's gonna Nixie will see him and just like try to get the ship as close as possible, but not too close because we don't want to catch on fire ourselves. See if we have any rope laying around. She just like starts shouting orders at everybody.
Yeah. They're all like, oh, aye, Captain. And they're just like running around like crazy. The helmsman like rips the wheel. The ship kind of like banks and starts heading towards, this crashed ship. You put the rope down and this ironbound clambers up. And as he gets onto the deck of your ship, you see like he is quite charred. His clothes are messed up. They're dirty. They're singed. Definitely looks like he went through some shit.
Are you okay? Do you need anything?
He dusts himself off and he's like, oh, no, I'm good. Thanks. Oh, I appreciate you getting me out of that. And he like looks over as the ship sinks down below the trees.
What a waste.
Oof. What happened?
Oh, I liked that ship. Man, I was just doing what I do and, flying along. Everything was going great. I was scouting out a new area and all of a sudden this hot ass wind just ripped up out of the trees, blew the ship upside down, and before I knew it, everything was on fucking fire.
Jeez. Well,
Sticky comes banging out of the kitchen, covered with one of the some of his stuff that he was baking with. It was in the front. What the? Could you tell a man you're going to change direction, please? What is happening?
Nixie's just gonna be like, points to the person, and it's just like, this man's ship was on fire.
Good reason, man. Welcome to the Gourmet Hunter. I am Sticky, literally, and I reach out with my hand that's full of quills, but instead I give him a high five.
I don't know if it's any better.
He gives you a high five with his giant robot hand, and he's like, Jex Coil.
Jex Coil.
That is a cool name.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
And this here's the Captain Nixie and Taria Argel.
Well, this is a pretty wild crew. Holy crap.
Are you hungry? We have food and drinks.
Oh no, I really appreciate the offer, but I don't eat.
Okay.
I don't need to eat, I should say.
Is there anything that you would like? Like, do you want us to drop you off somewhere?
I mean, if you could take me to like the nearest port, I'll be out of your way, no problem. On the other hand, if you need an extra crewmate, I'm totally available. Looks down at looks down where his ship once was. Yep, totally free.
New friend.
I noticed that one of his joints on maybe his shoulder is just a little bit sticky, little not as smooth a movement. So I go into the kitchen and I come back out with just a little oil thing, and I put it in there, a little oil around there, and I says, "Yeah, there you go, a little WD-420. That will work nicely. There you go. It's nice and calm and smooth now. Yeah, go."
He's like,
I like it.
Oh yeah, oh that feels so much better. Oh
yeah. Here, you keep this, and I give him the little canister. I have more.
Oh, thank you. That's amazing. I love that. Wow, y'all are super friendly. My entire crew was just a bunch of ironbound, so you imagine how that goes.
Where's the rest of your crew? She just kind of like looks over where her ship was.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
no.
With any luck, they died peacefully and quickly.
Oh,
Jay, well,
That's a good hope. Should we all happen that
Look,
way.
you
no.
know,
So, are you good at cooking at all? Because this is technically a restaurant.
oh yeah, I mean, I can cook pretty good as long as like it doesn't involve like food or drinks or like.
Perhaps in engineering then.
Oh, now machines, yeah, I'm real good with those.
There it
we
is.
could always use another engineer.
There it is.
Help improve
Yeah,
the
we're not good at those.
Mm.
He like his hand kind of like folds into his arm as it like very transformer style like kind of moves around, and you see like various tools kind of pop out and then go back in.
Taria's like
Amazed.
gonna, because no sense of personal space. She's gonna like take his hand and is kind of like moving it around. And it's like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It
How
took a
did you do that?
It took a really long time to get enough tools that actually worked. Most of them were rusty in the beginning and they kept falling apart, but you know.
Oh no. Well, I also have lots of tools. We have lots of random things just in general.
Nice. That's awesome. Hey, so you know, don't want to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but y'all know about this fire?
Oh yeah, we're
Yes.
going to it.
That's where we're going.
Oh, you're going.
Does that
Don't
change
change
your
his
mind?
mind.
I wanted to join the crew.
Aww.
As much as I would love to join you on the suicide mission, I mean, super important quest. Maybe that port would be better.
Aww.
We can drop you off if you don't want to, help save the Wildsea and everything like that, be a hero, but it's not a problem. We can drop you off at the next port. Should probably be there by morning.
Yeah,
We
that'd
have
be cool.
A secret weapon that's definitely gonna work.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nixie's, before Taria can say anything else, Nixie's just gonna kind of like cover her mouth and be like, it's a secret though, so.
But he's in our crew now.
He's not in our crew, Taria. He just said that he's going to be dropped off at the other port. So we're not going to tell people about these things.
But if he knows that we
Taria?
have a secret weapon,
Taria,
then maybe he won't want to leave.
I don't think it's going to matter, and we don't know him. So let's just hold off for right now. Just keep it to yourself for right now.
I always thought that Ironbound had more courage.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I've got so much courage. I'm probably stupid.
Mhm.
But
Okay,
Right
certainly.
in.
I'm just
I am
saying.
disappointed.
I
had more hopes.
Saw the fire.
Ah,
Like,
so you are saying you have valuable information that we could possibly use, and yet you are going to keep it to yourself, safe in port, of course, until the fire gets to you.
hey,
Or
we all got
you could be
we all
heroes
got
with us.
secrets.
They won't last in a fiery grave, my friend.
He looks at Nixie and Taria and he's like,
Is this coming from?
yeah, exactly. Secrets.
So now that we've all agreed what secrets are,
But he's like, look, I'll tell you what I know. Okay. If y'all have so much courage that you're stupid and you want to go fight this thing, fine. That's on y'all. But I'm telling you, this thing is crazy. It is not just a fire. This fucking thing is alive. Okay. Tendrils everywhere. it was lashing out at ships. Like, this thing's nuts.
Well, that's why we need all the help we can get and why we will be going to the next town to talk to people about this. Because unlike you, we'd like to save our home.
Well, I mean, it helps if you don't have one.
I mean, you did have one. You still technically have one because you still live here in this area in the Wildsea. And if that fire spreads far enough, well, there is no more Wildsea. There's no more anything.
I suppose that's true.
Will burn.
I mean,
Unless you decide to help us now.
I'm a ghost in a metal suit. I think
Exactly.
probably-
Your
probably
gaseous
be
metal
okay.
will be gone in heat no matter what. You'll be the first to go if you do not help. Everybody will be dead if you do not help. There is a reason you are here with us. You must understand.
Taria is gonna kind of cut in and be like, "Wow, this is like super intense." But obviously we'll drop you off if that's what you really want. But and she's
yes,
gonna like
Rita.
kind of grab his arm again and has like the most adorable little puppy eyes. It's like, we would really, really appreciate your help.
I would like all three of you to build a whatever you want to call this role. In Sticky's case, I feel it's like intimidation. Taria might be like trying a little diplomacy, you know, however you want to word it, but you're gonna choose whatever edge you want to use and then go ahead and add the skill that you want to use, and you're gonna roll a number of d6s equal to however many dots that is.
Fuck.
And then while everybody's getting that all together, chat, go ahead and give me a 2d6 roll if you would be so kind. It's exclamation mark 2d6. That would be super, super helpful, as that will be his attempt to resist.
I don't know that I have good.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I have a 4 and a 2.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Can I use, so the skill description for concoct is a skill of reactions and deeper understanding.
Do
Can
it.
I
one
use
I
that?
used.
Absolutely.
Okay. So it's 1d6 plus however many dots on skills.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I need one more then. Hang on.
Well,
2, 3, and 4. That's perfect.
All right.
6, 1, and 2, so 9.
okay, so I
Six,
think I can
1,
do
and
that. Yeah.
Oh, the roll was only a 2 and a 3.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
Hey, it's looking fantastic.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, for y'all. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sticky is ready.
Not so much for Jex. And yes,
Yeah.
I am like, I wrote that name down because I'm like, that is gonna be an awesome character name. I don't know when I'll be able to use that again, but I like that.
It's a great name.
Okay. I guess I can just do those two because I'm not sure which else would really work.
I mean, anything can really work if you
Yeah.
twist it hard enough.
That's what she said.
Okay, I will do this. Okay. Whoops, that is not a d6. Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Well, that meets that one. Yeah. So all of you at least got one die that would beat his highest roll. Thank you very much, R. Gibson. We appreciate
It's his
that roll.
birthday, by the way. That's my guy.
Woo!
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday from all of us to you. So he stands there for a second, like kind of looking at all of you as you all three are bombarding him, and he just kind of like looks back and forth, okay. You know what? You got a point. You got a point. I mean, what's the worst that's really going to happen? I mean, it's not like I could die again. Why not? Why the hell not? Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. So, all right. I mean, I guess I'm part of the crew now.
Jax, coil. Nice.
So as we were kind of talking about, and he like watches Nixie kind of run off to the captain's quarters. Oh,
She does that. She'll be fine.
all right, cool. So
Also, if you see
anyway,
roughly body-shaped bags that she's dragging around, don't freak out.
Oh, yeah. How could I forget?
fair enough.
Because Taria assumes that, she needs a snack. And she's probably holding someone in her cabin.
That's fucking funny. He's like Nixie's stress eating. Like, all right, so as we just kind of talked about, secrets and all that jazz. So here's what I found out in the brief moments that I dealt with this thing. As I said, fire tentacles, tendrils, whatever you want to call them, freaking everywhere. Reaching out, grabbing ships, setting trees on fire. It was on top of the trees, but also it was like spreading below them. Like, it was like it had roots made of fire. I don't know how to describe it, but it was like, I got the sense that even if we put out what was on top, the bottom would continue to burn. So we had to put out. And I mean, we tried a lot of stuff, but it was like the closer we got to it, the more people started losing their minds.
Like,
And I'm not
they
talking
were
like,
scared?
no, that's just it. It wasn't like they were scared. It was like they were losing their minds, like they were getting lost in memories or something.
Oh, that is scary.
Yeah, it was wild. And like, I'm pretty sure at one point, right before I was able to get away, I'm pretty sure I heard the fire talking to me in my brain. Is that normal? Does that happen a lot?
How much WD-420 had you used before this conversation?
Well, he couldn't have used any sticky.
That's right,
You
because I
just
invented
gave it
it.
to him.
That's I
Because
invented it. That's
Because I
very good.
invented it.
Thank goodness somebody is thinking. What did it say to you?
Nixie, the fire talks to him in his brain.
It's the fire talking into your brain. What did it say to your brain?
Okay.
Do you recall?
It was like
Oh, the space that has-
whispers and like talking about an insatiable hunger.
We're a restaurant. We're the
love the way
perfect
you
people to fix that problem.
I don't think that's the kind of hunger that it's talking about, Toria. I appreciate the enthusiasm, though.
I love it.
She's a little confused, but she's got the spirit.
That's just like the perfect description for Taria. Confused, but has the spirit.
Right?
I still think it's a viable option that we should keep
If I can,
up here.
I have an idea, and sometimes my ideas are around the bend. But in my world, when I grow a plant, if the roots die, the whole thing dies.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Yeah.
we should find a way to the roots.
But does that mean that we have to go under the canopy?
Most
Oh,
likely,
I
yes.
only had the one idea. Now you're pushing. I was done for the evening. Just
That's
there, right
like-
there.
That's
Sticky
like
had the
scary.
one. Sticky had that like brain cell for like one hot second, and it's
Second,
like,
and
dude,
thought
it's
about
gone
my
now. I don't know what else
plants.
to tell you.
Thought about my plants, and that's all I got there.
I can totally help with that. I could modify your ship to go under the canopy.
Oh.
Well, that's an option, but we still have to figure out how we're going to be putting the fire out. Like, how are we going to kill the roots? We don't know what the roots look like first. I imagine they're fire, but we still need to figure out how we're going to do
Yes.
this. Like, we
Yes.
have the wisp, we have our weapon, but we don't know exactly what it's going to do yet. So we definitely still want to try to find out more information, which works out because we are a restaurant and we're going to be hitting port here soon. So that's going to probably be what we do tomorrow, is chatting up the customers, getting more information, trying to recruit more people. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll find out where our other friends are from that racing thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I
yes,
forgot about them.
yes. Good idea. I better start cooking. And so I ran back into the kitchen, slam
Hi,
all the windows
Sticky.
and doors, and you hear the chopping and going on again, all over again.
He does that.
And the music.
I mean, if
Of course.
the root system of this thing is as big as the fire itself, then you're probably going to need something that can cover a large area. Like
I wonder if we could like
a
call
bomb or
a
something.
rain cloud. Like, could we
Hmm.
corral and like push a rain cloud?
You know, Taria, why don't you do a rain dance? And maybe that will summon the clouds.
Well, I can't do it here. The fire isn't here.
Very true, but you could also practice to make it stronger.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Okay, but first I have to introduce Jex to everybody.
Yeah.
She's gonna take
Yes.
it by the arm and start introducing him to people, starting with Sweeps, her best
no.
friend.
Oh no! Yes, her best friend.
Poor Sweeps too. She comes up with he thinks he's seen everything with her, but no, she comes
no.
dragging this giant ironbound by the arm,
That's so funny.
just like we have a new friend.
New friend. Oh my gosh.
Poor sweet.
Well, as this chaos happens, the ship resumes its travels and arrives at the next port. This particular port, let me bring up my notes real quick. Oh my gosh, where the frick did I put it? I have like 87 tabs open.
Mhm.
Naturally.
There we go. So,
See, I get stressed when I have like 4
Got it.
tabs open.
I'm not a fan, but you know, until I can get myself an unpaid intern. So,
You
Don't you have children?
before.
right.
I love
Uh,
It's character
this-
development.
Anyway, teach the ways of the world.
Hmm.
It gives them good job experience.
Right. Use this on
Just
a
keep the
resume.
$14.99 stuff away.
Right.
So this is called the Iron Vine Anchorage.
Ooh.
It's a fairly sizable town, not quite a city, but not a little like, hovel, hamlet. Like it's pretty decent size. But you can see a lot of people are like actively loading their ships, be it large vessels like yours or little tiny, just basically little one-person rowboats. They're packing their lives on these boats. They're
Well,
getting
this
ready
isn't a
to
good sign for our business.
they're getting ready to bail out. And you all, well, maybe not Sticky because Sticky's in the kitchen surrounded by smoke already. But anybody on the deck can kind of smell that like campfire smoke smell.
Well, we know we're close.
We're in the right direction.
Yeah.
In this particular town, there's a few little general stores. But bear in mind, almost everything's closed. Like people are trying to get out of here. But there's a couple general stores. There's a junk shop. There's kind of anything that you might need if you're looking for something in particular.
Nixie just had an idea as they're pulling up to port. She's gonna run into the kitchen and be like, Sticky, I have a
Yeah,
business idea.
Yeah, man.
We're
I
gonna
put all the knives down.
make packed lunches essentially because everybody's on their way out, so they're gonna need supplies like food. So
Yeah.
make as much food as you can and pack it up, and we're gonna start selling it in bulk.
Absolutely. I can do that. I am on it. And so I get a whole bunch of cookies on the side. I have a whole bunch of chopped vegetables already. I have a bunch of other things. All I have to do is basically make sandwiches and cut them up. Golden. And so all the knives come out all at the same time and they start whirring around.
Nixie's gonna like open the like kitchen windows to try to let some of the like food smell like waft out and hopefully like attract more people.
Absolutely.
Arya's gonna make, those like sometimes liquor stores will have like cocktail thing, like all of the things you need to make a cocktail.
Oh,
or
yeah,
mixed drink or whatever,
Yeah.
like in a bucket, and she's gonna make like a bunch of those of varying
Margarita
varying
buckets. Okay.
Margaritas to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I like it. All right.
All right, and then Nixie's gonna run out and just like find Jax and be like, congrats, you're now on our crew. Your first job today as our newest crew member is attract customers. So you're going to go out there and start promoting the restaurant and letting people know that we are selling packs of food supplies to go.
and drinks.
And drinks.
Oh.
So off you go, and she's gonna like start like shoving him off the ship towards the ramp as they're like half docking and be like, just go promote everything. And she's gonna turn around and be like, George, we're opening, let's go.
Yes,
I'm already
sir.
putting an alarming number of bags out on the takeaway, right on my tray outside to be picked up by whomever is serving. So they just keep coming.
And then Nixie's gonna put like a couple like barrels by there for like just empty barrels for people to just like throw knickknacks and stuff in. She's gonna be like, just like get up and start telling people to get the sign put up for opening everything. Like, let's launch, George. Let's announce our opening here.
George fires into the sky, explodes in a colorful burst of fireworks as the firefly explodes. You can hear him giggling as he launches into the sky. And yeah, like your plan works perfectly. People are coming up one ramp to like get food and pay you for it, and then going down another. Like it's like this constant stream of customers. The alcohol buckets are going almost faster than the food.
Fair.
And I
Fair
will give you
enough.
a list of everything you obtain when we are off air. Jax is out there trying to talk to people, but his people skills aren't super great.
We got to work
And
on those.
he's just kind of like grabbing people. He's like, "Hey, are you hungry? Go over there." And he just kind of like shoves people towards the boat.
Direct marketing, we call that.
Yeah. Aggressive marketing. He's
Hey, it's apparently working.
it really is. Like either people are just terrified or they think this is a great idea. That's kind of what you got going.
Yeah.
There's really no middle. But towards the end,
we still have like Nixie also still made sure that tables were set up in case anybody wanted to just like take a moment to sit and relax and eat before like running off, just in case, so then they could try to get more information.
Genius.
Right. Towards the end, kind of as things are winding down, coming up the ramp and onto the deck, you all see and hear. It sounds like wet flip-flops or wet flippers, like a scuba diver uses, kind of flip-flopping. And you see a gelatinous person that's about 2 feet tall. I say person. You might not think so here in a minute. It has 2 feet, 2 legs, like kind of a torso. Imagine Bubble Buddy from SpongeBob. But inside of this Bubble Buddy is like a single femur that like kind of runs down like where its spine would be. And you can see like a couple other random ass objects that are kind of in this jello mold person that create a half-ass skeleton. Basically, this is a very, very newly formed Ketra that is still trying to assemble its body. And
Baby.
you hear like coming up the ramp behind it, but like a little bit behind. Hold on now. Hold on. And coming up onto the deck in view of everything is like an older gentleman. He's just an ardent. He's a human. He's got like a top hat, very steampunked looking. And he kind of catches up. He's like, "Now come on now, Bob. I told you, don't get ahead of me like that. Is this where we obtain supplies?"
Yes, and we have plenty left still.
Taria's gonna kind of like bend down with her hands on her knees and be like, "Oh, are you hungry, little guy?"
Taria, we've talked about this.
So cute.
Taria.
We have plenty left.
When you get down to like talk to Bob, you as you're speaking to him, you kind of like peripherally notice that this older gentleman is missing like from his knee down and has like an artificial leg going on. And he's like, "Oh, terribly sorry. Bob does not speak. Not yet, anyway."
Oh, that's okay. We had a crew member who didn't really speak either, and they did just fine.
Ah, wonderfully. My name is Bits, and this is Bob. We actually owned Bits and Bob's Junk Emporium in Treeview.
Oh,
Great name. That's a great name.
what are you guys doing all the way out here?
Well, I was trying to find an old friend of mine, and well, between you and I, a crush of Bob here, named Priscilla.
Oh, Priscilla. We know her. Oh,
Where
you
did
have a
she
crush
go
on
again?
Priscilla?
Oh no, not myself. No, young Bobbert here does.
Aw. Well, we
Um,
do happen to know her, and funny enough, we're actually looking for her and her crew.
Oh, yes, I hadn't seen them since they left to go battle the fire.
Oh,
Wow,
that's where we're going to.
Oh, well then, how serendipitous. Could you do me a huge favor then?
Of course.
So, I was wondering, I have been doing a bunch of research, and well, I think I might have a plan on how to put the fire out in one fell swoop, but it won't be super easy.
That's
just-
okay.
Do you want to just come with us?
No, unfortunately, Bobbert and I must head a different direction.
Well, do you want to sit down for some food and then you can tell us your idea and I'll get drinks?
Oh, that would be fantastic. And Bob like reaches up one of his little bubble buddy hands and just kind of like puts his hand on a drink of some sort, and you see the glass just kind of like slide in. It like starts sliding down his arm. Oh,
Dark
Bobbert.
is just there like, that was used.
so sorry about Bobbert. He's still very young.
Yeah, that's the other thing. My drinks aren't for very young. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Okay. I'm
Bobbert-
gonna let in some
Bobbert
juice.
starts looking less like
"Well,
Bubble
he's
Buddy.
on fire, Taria. Just let the kid drink a little bit. He'll be fine. He's
Like-
being supervised by an adult.
He starts like getting a little shorter and like a little more like blobby.
She's just there like, I've been making them really strong today.
Oh, Bobbert, how? Oh, my
People were
goodness.
really stressed out.
Yeah. Maybe it's not as strong because it was used. It was watered down. Maybe. Look, as long as they pay, I don't care.
I'm
So
gonna,
he
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go
sits
get him some
down.
food.
Yeah, he's like sat down already, waiting for the food, and you see him like kind of scribbling on a piece of paper. He's like writing some stuff down. He's like, yes, and then this. Oh, right, and then put this over here. Okay.
Mhm.
He said, and he holds it up, and it basically looks like. You ever seen like an electrical schematic where it's like just lines and squares and then like a little symbol for a fuse? And he's like,
The
okay,
little dots.
yeah. He's like, okay, now Priscilla will understand what all of this means, but this is a design I have for a powerful bomb that will be able to destroy the fire.
Wouldn't that just add to the problem?
Well, it depends on what's in the bomb.
Exactly. This is going to be amazing. You see, we can't obviously pack cold into such a tiny container. And we can't, there's just not enough time. But with this plan, what it will do is it will suck all of the oxygen out of the immediate area, which should cause the fire to cease to exist.
But what's the scope of area? Because from what we're hearing, it's a pretty big fire.
That would be up to Priscilla and whatever she would like to, like how large she would like to design it. It could be made into multiple smaller ones. Maybe you could slingshot them. I don't know. But she will need 4 very important ingredients. And I
We're
have
really good
listed-
at getting those.
I have listed them thusly. And you see like 4, they're like written in the margin, almost like an afterthought.
Tofu.
Tofu.
I don't think I could handle if Priscilla was part of this crew. I'd be like,
That's
you know
my
what?
girl.
I'll just start the stream. You all handle it for an hour and a half.
Yeah, you just leave and see what's left when you get back.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll just be even more chaos than we'll generally have.
For real. So the 4 ingredients are charvine sap. Sorry, I mistyped. Ash grub butter, mist salt crystals, and an emotional catalyst.
Mist salt?
Yep.
I feel like Sticky has to have at least one of those things in the kitchen.
Mhm. And what was the last item, love?
An
An
emotional
emotional-
catalyst. Because the wild sea's got to be weird.
But
Fair
that's
enough.
what makes it fun.
Yes.
Hey. Now, I will warn you, the sap is easy enough to get a hold of, but it tends to be a little unstable. So you might need to find a way to contain it. Basically, it will ignite, but it burns cold.
Ooh.
Now, the ash grubs, those will probably be fairly easy. They're just slimy, but they absorb heat. The
Okay,
mist
that'll-
salt, though, well, that one may be tricky. It's only found inside of a drifting fog bank that rumor has it is filled with whispering voices. So good luck with that. Yeah.
Well, that works out because we just had a new crew member who like literally has voices in his head. So they'll probably be used to it. We can just send him in.
Cannon fodder. Once you have those items, then Priscilla should easily be able to fashion it into these explosive devices.
Well, we will definitely get this to her, and we will definitely make use of this. It shouldn't be too hard to get most of this stuff. No, I feel like this salt stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if Sticky had it somewhere buried in the kitchen, but we probably don't have quite enough for what we need for this. But like I said, we have a new crew member who hears voices already, so we can send him in to get the salt. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. If it is, well, we'll figure it out. We're good at making things work.
Sticky's
Like,
still in the
really
kitchen
good.
hanging away, so to speak. So you'll have to ask and interrupt the joy.
You're right.
Good boy.
Well, fantastic. I truly hope that you're able to get all these items and achieve your goal.
We're definitely going to do this because we need to save the Wildsea. We need to save our home. So if you know anybody that's willing to fight and help, send them our way. We are looking for people.
Literally anyone. We've been talking to people all day and nobody wants to join.
Well, I mean, fire is terrifying. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
perhaps you should speak to the fire brigade. You know, if something like that existed.
That would
Does
seem
something
like that
like that
should be
exist?
something that exists in the Wildsea.
Indeed, it should. I agree. Well, thank you for the food. Here is some payment, and he kind of hands you a.
Tofu! Stop it, Sven. I'm trying to focus.
We need to get the spray bottle.
whole new kind of spicy. He hands you like a small, like shoebox sized chest, and it's got like some just bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs?
Bits and bobs. We'll take it.
And he's like, "All right, Bobbert, I suppose we should get out of here." And at this point, Bobbert is just, there's no discernible body. Just like kind of this gloop.
Taria feels awful.
Sorry, just had this poor kid wasted.
I told you I'm strong today.
Oh no.
Like Bobbert follows bits, but does not walk. Like he just rolls, and like everything inside is like spinning around as he rolls off the ship.
Be careful.
Jax,
Water will help.
He'll be
Jax
fine.
walks back up the deal. So yeah, nobody else wants to eat. I think I successfully accomplished my mission.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
Job.
We did pretty damn good.
Also, a large portion of this town may be terrified of me now. I'm
to
way
be fair, like if
I'm
this were
way
a
better
normal
with
day,
machines.
To be fair, if this was a normal day, a good portion of this town would be missing. But you know, it's not a normal day, so
Fair enough. Well, did y'all find out anything good? I mean, what's our next plan? What are we doing now?
well, we got some schematics to give to a friend of ours to make bombs to put out the fire.
Oh shit, that was my idea.
Sure it was.
Sure, what?
But we have to go and collect the ingredients first. Because
Oh,
we don't
right,
have
yeah.
everything.
Weird.
That makes sense.
And which, speaking of which, Nixie's gonna like go over to the kitchen and just like bang open the door and be like, "Hey, Sticky, do we have any mist salt?"
Does Sticky have any mist salt crystals
You, as Nixie
or ash grub butter?
as Nixie had anticipated, you do have both of those items, but they are in a rather small quantity. You have enough that you could make one baseball-sized bomb.
Well, it's at least a start.
So we'll have to go and get more stuff. And
Do I
we'll have
remember how
figure
to
out the
get hold of
emotional
those ingredients?
catalyst.
Does Sticky know where to get this stuff, having already gotten some somewhere?
Well,
Yep.
Bits told us where to got.
Where to God?
Sure.
Where to go?
That
I'm
works.
gonna write down that. I'm gonna write
Most
down that
of
as a
this stuff.
character name.
Where to got? I
Where
like
to
it.
God?
I like it. So he told us where to get such ingredients.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna go on adventures. Yay!
He said they're all relatively easy, but he did say that the mist salt is going to be a little bit more difficult because apparently you hear voices when you go to get it. So I figure we'll send the new guy because he already hears voices. So
Yeah, man. Nothing like hearing voices. That never happens to me.
Oh yeah, that's right. That big creature talked to you.
maybe we should send you and him.
Yeah, we get
There's
some
no way
inspiration.
that'll go wrong.
Plenty of inspiration.
Never.
I
It'll
know how
be
to inspire.
totally fine.
Yes.
It'll all go
Let's just go.
according to plan.
Fantastic. And with the plan now in full formulation and an idea of what to do next, we are going to end this episode on a high note. No cliffhangers, just
No cliffhangers.
happiness. But thank you all for joining us for part 1. Make sure to join us next month for the exciting conclusion. We're going part 2. And will our players defeat the fire? Will they find Priscilla? Will they hear voices in the mist? Who knows? And also, what the hell's in that vial? Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we hope you all had a lot of fun. I know I had a blast, and I look forward to seeing you all next month. Thank you all. See you later. See you next game.
Bye.
Bye.
Is it time for the credits? Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Scan this QR to come along. Together we are so strong. Our Discord is a second home. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming.